Welcome to the Google Calendar Labs training video. This video will focus on the different types of labs that are currently available within Google Calendar. If you've watched the Gmail Labs video, you know that labs are just testing grounds, or they are different add-ons that are being tested, that may be rolled out. They're not really refined. They're basically in beta form to see if that's something they want to add to Google Calendar on down the road. So some of them are helpful, some of them not so much. But we'll go and take a look at a couple of them and let you know the ones that I may use from time to time to see if that's helpful for you as well. So again, to get to labs, we're going to go into the settings menu. So there's our cog. We're going to click on that and click on settings. And then you see across here, you see labs. Click on that, and here's our labs menu. Okay, so one of the ones I do use typically is hide morning and night. Since it's usually a school calendar, I don't have to schedule events at 3 a.m. or 11 p.m. So if I enable that, it takes them pretty much out of my view. So it's kind of helpful to go ahead and have that taken care of. Another one that I have set usually is the jump to date. So if someone asks what's going on a date that's pretty far out in the future, that would take me some time to click the arrow button over to the date. This way I can go ahead and just click on the month, date, and time, year, and I will access that date. Of course, it goes in the past and in the future, so that's another helpful one. And then another one I like to keep is the next meeting. So it keeps track of what's coming up. So if you happen to be in a weekly view, or a daily view or whatever, this will kind of keep a little opening on the right hand side and let you know what's coming up, and it keeps track of how many minutes away that happens to be. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK, save, and you kind of see some of these pop up. So it's going to my default view, and you notice that here's my jump to date, and I can move that if I don't want it there. I believe I can move it higher or lower. Nope, that's going to stay where it wants. And then your next meeting. I have no meeting scheduled, but then my meetings would be listed over here on this right-hand side. And if you clicked on those meetings, you can actually go and review them for you. So those are the different labs. They will change and they will come and go. So use them at will. Periodically, they are great ones. Sometimes they're not so good. And sometimes you'll notice that you'll use a lab, and then all of a sudden it'll just start showing up within Google Calendar because they've decided that this is a pretty cool feature and one that is working well. We'll go ahead and just include it in the basic version of the calendar. So enjoy Google Labs.